Welcome to If I Ruled the World, the programme where perfectly natural human beings are transformed by modern science into politicians. And our genetically modified vegetables tonight are Graeme Garden and John Thomson on the blue team, and on the red team, Jeremy Hardy and Linda Smith. We start with a round called State of the Nation, and in this what we've done is we've asked our audience here a number of questions, and to test how much the politicians are in touch with members of the public, they have to guess or work out what the most popular answers would be. Let's start with you, Jeremy, this week. Now, the audience has asked this question: what is Paddy Ashdown's lasting contribution to British politics?
Well, I think Paddy brought a great deal of militaristic virility to the Liberals. They made great play of his army background, and there was a great sense of we might look nerdy, but our leader knows how to kill a man with his bare hands.
Yes. His spare hands or his bare hands?
His bare hands.
Bare hands, yes. Spare hands would be ridiculous.
Bare hands are permanently occupied.
Yeah.
But apart from that, Paddy will be remembered for the ability to hide his eyes inside his face at all times.
Very much so.
Is that what you think his lasting contribution is?
I would say he turned the Liberals into a party not dominated by people wearing sandals.
Right. So the elimination of sandals from Liberal Party will be his contribution.
And the creation of the two-party state, I think.
Yes, all right. It's really one answer we're aiming for, rather than every answer you could possibly think of.
Questions, yes.
And
let's see what the people have to say.
Well, let's see what their answer. What is Paddy Ashdown's lasting contribution to British politics? The answer is wearing jumpers. So nothing there for you, I don't think, Jeremy. Let's go on to Graeme. Question here for the audience was, what does the Queen spend her money on? What do you think the audience answered to that?
I guess what the audience thought was, well, she's a pensioner now, so it's probably pet food and scratch cards.
Yes. Well, for the lottery?
Yes,
What would she do if she won the lottery? It wouldn't change her lifestyle, would it?
She'd have a big cheque.
Yes.
That's true, as opposed to a big Greek.
Yes.
So, failing that, I suppose she would probably spend her money on hats, handbags or horses. And I think the audience would have gone for horses.
Horses. So you think the most popular answer is horses. What did the Queen spend her money on? What was the answer? Dog food. Corgi meat, you mentioned it, you almost went for it,
yes,
but scratch cards was also mentioned. Some wag suggested hips for her mum. I'm sure her mum knows national health, so I don't think that could be right. Linda, who should be the government's official male role model?
It's Mohammed Al-Fayed, because... No, really, because so he's generously and patriotically, he's very patriotic, not to his own country, obviously, patriotically given us our New England football manager, Dodie Keegan.
So you're going for Mohammed Al-Fayed?
That would be my personal choice, but looking at the audience, I would suggest probably it'll be something like George Clooney.
So who is the government's official male role model? Des Lynam. Again, you got so close going towards football. Mohammed Al-Fayed wasn't mentioned. Graeme Garden got 8 votes, and Jeremy Hardy got 5, and I got 1. One person answered, an interesting answer, definitely not Richard Branson. I work for him, and he's a knob. John, who should be the government's official female role model?
Looking at the audience, normally an audience is of an older generation, so I would have said Thora Hird.
Yeah.
But it's a younger crowd, possibly All Saints. I thought maybe Barbara Windsor.
Yeah.
Because she's a member of the royal family.
Yeah. Keep going with the answer then.
I'll say All Saints.
Oh, you're here for All Saints?
Saints, yes.
OK, audience answered Mo Mowlam, 21%. This is a genuine answer. A more sensible audience than perhaps you were thinking. They definitely went for Mo Mowlam, 21%, just beating Denise Van Outen at 19%. And somebody suggested an interesting suggestion I thought we were going to get to eventually, a nun in a tight vest. You always get one of those. Well done, the audience. Not so well done, the panel.